Hi everyone, welcome to another Wedding Wednesday. This is the second Wedding Wednesday. I am actually in my shop today instead of in my car, so I'm really excited about that. I might have to start making these videos actually on Tuesday and posting them early on Wednesday, because once the day gets kind of going and rolling, it's hard to just find a moment of time that I can carve out and just stop and do these. So I'm going to try to get these posted earlier for you guys, but it'll be up so you can watch it tomorrow, even though tomorrow is Thursday. But I'm going to jump right in. So the question for today is how to know if a custom made gown is for me. So of course, McEllis Brides, we are a custom gown boutique. And my new motto is a custom gown is for a bride who knows exactly what she wants, but she just can't find it. So what that means is a lot of my clients that come to me, they have tried on gowns or either searched online. They get gowns from Pinterest, from Instagram, and they're searching for this one specific dress, and they just either can't find it at a boutique or salon, or is discontinued, or it doesn't come in their size or something like that. And that's the majority of my clientele. They bring me pictures and say, can you replicate this style? In most cases, we can. And I love our gown replication process. I know all of my clients love it. It's very easy once you know that this is my gown. I know that this is my gown, but I just need someone to produce this product for me. So that's a lot of what we do. Another side to it is if you are in love with maybe the top of the dress or a bottom of the dress, and you're just like, it's certain aspects about it that I just simply don't like. I don't know why I don't like it, but I know that this is not 100% my dress. That is when I can help you or guide you through the process of gown design, and we can come up with something based off of all the things that you like, and then kind of piece it together from there. Another thing that I will want to touch on is what is custom. There is a huge misconception about what custom is. So custom simply means made to order. And for bridal boutiques and bridal salons, even if they say, you know, your gown takes 21 weeks to come in and it's because it's made to order. If you're ordering from a designer and if it says made to order, and you're ordering off a measuring chart, it's not really made to order. If you measure your bust and your bust is a 36, your gown isn't typically going to be a size 36. It has to fit anywhere from a 32, size 32 bust to a size 36. And the same thing for the waist, same thing for the hips. And the length is 9 times out of 10 going to be too long. Most gowns are made for brides who are 5'9" or 6 feet, which that is not a lot of us. So that's why when your gown comes in, typically you're going to have a hem, you're going to have some type of alterations done on top of you already paying for your gown. I mean, with how much wedding gowns cost today, it sometimes is a little unreasonable for the price that they are to not fit you when they come in. So with custom, and not saying that you'll never have to get alterations with custom, you will, but typically not as much as if you started out with the gown being made exactly to your measurements. So, and that's exactly what custom means. If your bust is a 36 and a half, your bust of your gown is going to be made to a 36 and a half. If your hips are a 50 and your bust is 36, still your gown and the hip is going to fit that size 50 hip. And we just have that capability to do that. If your length is, if you are 5'1", that's how long your gown is going to be made. It's to your length plus your heel height. So that's all custom is. It's just made to your measurements and to your specifications according to what color you want. The beading that you might want on your gown. If you want lace, if you want your bodice to have a sheer bodice, if the gown that you are showing us to replicate, if that gown has a sheer bodice, but you say, hey, Michelle, my tummy, I had a couple kids, I do not want a sheer bodice, I want it lined. We'll line the bodice for you. So that's just what custom means. Is simply made to order and to your specifications. Let me think. Another misconception about ordering custom is that, sorry guys, all my kids are here at the shop, but they decided to pause it. But another misconception about ordering custom is that it is cheaper. than ordering from a store or like off the rack, or something like that. And that is also not necessarily the case. I wouldn't say that custom is for someone who has a tight budget. I wouldn't say that. Will it save you money in the long run? I do certainly believe that. Only because, just like I said earlier, if you are a size 36 in your bust and a size 48 in the hip, you're going to have to order the largest size to accommodate the largest part of your body. So that means if your hips are the largest part of your body, then you're going to have to get the bust and the bodice all the way down to the hip made smaller. And vice versa. If your bust is the largest part of your body, but your hips are small and you have a form-fitting dress, then you're going to have to get all your bodice through your hip taken in. And that is very expensive. As well as if you are a petite, meaning short, not small, petite is in height. If you are petite and you order a typical, stock size, which is made for someone who is almost 6 feet, you're going to have a lot of material cut off your dress. And it's not just one layer. How many of you guys have started shopping for your wedding gowns already? There are probably 5 to 10 layers of material that has to be hemmed. So that is going to really cost you in the long run. So even if you do find a dress, say, you have a smaller budget, and you find something within that budget, you also need to budget in for alterations. And really, no matter your budget, say your budget is $1,000 for your dress and you're ordering a stock size, you need to really set aside about $300 for alterations, if not sometimes more. But I would safely want to say anywhere between $300 and $400 you need to set aside for alterations. So then that knocks $400 off of your gown budget. Your budget for your wedding gown is no longer $1,000. So when ordering custom, a lot of times my brides will have to maybe get a bustle put on if they're going to wear their gown the whole time, and they may have to have a few alterations, but nowhere near $400 or even $300. So it really helps you out in the long run, and just not having to put out so much money after the fact in alterations, because we're starting out with this gown made to your measurements, to your desired length and things like that. So I think that's it. I'm trying to think, did I want to say anything else? No, I didn't want to say anything else. If you guys have any more questions for me about this, of course you can leave it in the comments. If you just have a different question that you want me to do another Wednesday for Wedding Wednesday, you can leave that in the comments as well. And I will see you guys next Wednesday. Bye-bye.